I sit here. Do not touch. Poker face. It's to you. I need to look.
We talk together.
Ah, pretty face.
Netflix, man.
Welcome to Lagos for the second stage of the Europa Cup. The Algarve race should offer us an amazing showdown with world-class skaters coming from across the globe.
Hi, my name is Miguel Bravo. I'm a national champion and European medalist. And for 2024, I will race for Mariani World Team.
Racing in Lagos.
It's always special because it's in my home track, and it will be the first race of the season. And last year was really good with Team Mariani. We start the year with 3 wins on the 2 long distance at the track and the marathon. So it was special, and we are looking forward. We came with a strong team, with more 2 Italian team and Indra. So we are really strong, and we came with the goal to win the races.
Let go, Indra. Lazy. He's the laziest one. Prove that guy. He's the laziest one.
Hello, I'm Indra Medar, national champion and both European and world medalist. And for the 2024 season, I will represent Mariani World Team. Nice. I studied that there.
Huh? Yeah. I did once. George.
Oh yeah, the tours with you can go
But
to
we
the
did
coast.
our own.
Yeah, it's better, but you also can do with pedals. I did one time. The pedal,
that you stand.
yeah, that's one that really nice. Yeah, George.
Right. Yeah. Bro, in a bit, girls will think we are on Netflix. They will come to us. Then you say no pics, no.
That's with you.
No autographs, no.
Because you are like the gringo. Why?
I'm the white guy, but you're wearing Prada sunglasses. So you're the rich one.
Well, I'm not gringo and tall, so I need to have something nice to wear. Miguel, I think we go way back, almost 10 years that we know each other. And during the winters we also live together in the Netherlands for ice skating. So I would say we have a really strong connection, and I consider him a really close friend. Yeah, some people are jealous, they say we are a couple, so but we are both single, so I know they are really close friends. They are the same year, if I'm not mistaken, and they're racing together at every event since they were little kids, and they have a really good relation. And I think that's really good because from the time I was a skater, I also kept some good relations with the foreign skaters.
And it's always good when you build a good relationship with skaters from another countries, because you're always going to learn something new. Maybe for sure started with Spanish skaters, with Pachi. They were the first ones to come to Lagos, and we always build a good relationship, and they helped us start to go to other races, to World Inline Cups, and then started to build up. When I went to Bont with Gwendal, with Fabio, with Alexis, when it's all over, that's the thing you're gonna keep for life. It's the friendship.
Hello, my name is Dusan Lapedicon. I'm European and world medalist.
And for season 2024, I will skate for Bont Europe. The Mariani team have the world team coming here, so for sure it will be one of our favorites for the win. The race will be, I think, controlled by Mariani. But with Bont Europe, we have a big team. Only Timothy was not here. We have Quentin and Hugo.
Alors pour ce qui est des courses de fond, je vais plutôt être là pour aider Quentin et Tousselin pour leur performance. Et pour les courses de vitesse, donc à savoir 500 et le 1000 mètres, de faire le mieux que je peux, parce que c'est mes courses de prédilection.
We already did one races in the free track, so now we know a bit more each other, how each guys can race together. So I think we can do a good result.
This weekend is the first race, of course, so it's always a bit tricky to predict stuff. But we are here with a strong Mariani team, so I think we can fight for the win on almost every distance. And yeah, I think my job is to help the leader to take the win if possible.
Hi, I'm Giuseppe Bramante. I'm Italian and European champion, and I will represent Mariani World Team for 2024. So for this year, my goal is to obtain the gold medal at World Championship. Because last year I fall, was unlucky World Championship in Italy. Yeah, well, I think that it was the worst crash of my life. I was scared. My parents were scared. My girlfriend, so everyone was scared there. But I wanted to come back to the race because we were in Italy, so I was proud to represent my country, and I wanted to race. So I tried with every strength of my body, but.
So Pepe is a real all-round skater. That's the guy that can compete in a Dublin sprint final. He's able to be fast, but he's also a really strong skater. He can win a point race. He's a world medalist on the elimination. So that's that kind of hybrid skater that we don't see so often now, able to be competitive in any kind of race.
So it's the first race outside Italy, and the goal for this weekend is to win the long distance races and the general ranking. I am the oldest of the team. I represent Mariani World Team until 2013, so I am the oldest, and from 2-3 years we are working good.
So Mariani started making boots in '96, if I recall right, and then up until now, and has developed his business in the late '90s together with Salomon. They were working a lot on innovation and bringing to the market new stuff. And then at some point in the mid-2000s, he was pretty much making boots for the entire field of the World Inline Cup, making boots for Fila Montos, making boots for Rolvet International, Salomon, of course, and some other teams. And then when the circus stopped, he focused on making boots for skaters only and not supporting any team, and he restarted with his own team probably 5 years ago.
I think that we can do good at various races, like here in Portugal, like in Germany, in Geisingen, Gross-Gerau, Jaubert. So we are very cohesive, no? We are friends inside and outside of the track. So for me, the important is this.
Je m'appelle Mathilde Pedrono, je suis vice-championne du monde et pour la saison 2024, je représente Bont Europe. Pour la saison 2024, déjà mon objectif principal c'est d'être championne du monde. Ça fait quelques années que entre guillemets, je cours derrière ce résultat. J'ai déjà fait 2 fois vice-championne du monde. J'ai fait vice-championne des World Games aussi. Donc voilà, c'est vraiment un objectif à court et à long terme. C'est mon objectif de carrière et si je peux l'atteindre cette année, ça sera vraiment top. Pour ce week-end, là pour ma part c'est un petit peu compliqué parce que j'ai chuté aux 3 pistes il y a moins d'une semaine. Je vois un peu au jour le jour comment ça évolue. Je sais très bien que dans tous les cas je serai pas à mon 100%. Donc je vais faire mon maximum de une pour courir. Et si je peux courir, vu que je sais que je serai pas à 100%, j'essaierai de m'amuser, de prendre cette course comme une expérience et comme une course de préparation pour la suite de la saison.
Début de saison, moi un peu compliqué parce que je me suis blessé, puis je suis tombé malade et ça a beaucoup traîné. Et 3 pistes un peu particulier parce que le 500 mètres, j'arrive pas à passer les séries. Donc ça c'était un point un peu dur, mais faut se ressaisir. Et puis maintenant, là je suis à Lagos. Là il y a beaucoup de monde et j'ai envie de refaire un tournoi de 500 vraiment plus que correct. Donc voilà.
Non mais en vrai je pense qu'elle pèse plus parce que j'ai jamais passé la barre des 54. Genre je pèse 53,5 normalement parce que depuis l'hiver.
Ma jambe elle était hyper enflée, tu verrais trop mal et tout après.
Il faut pas faire une américaine avec elle parce qu'elle s'envole.
Je sais pas, mais on beaucoup trop.
Là je bosse, je suis en stage en entreprise, du coup en distanciel. Du coup ils sont assez cool parce que ils me permettent d'adapter les semaines. Par exemple la semaine dernière j'ai fait 30 heures de boulot et là cette semaine je vais en faire que 15. Mais bon, faut que je bosse un peu quand même. Faut trouver du temps bien timer les journées quand même. It's the first time I come back since 2018, so it's a really a pleasure to come back. I like the track, it's really fast.
C'est pas le but de se trouver des excuses, mais tu sais que ça rentre en compte quand même.
Même en rouillé, j'arrive à aller vite alors.
Bah ouais. Genre là, quand tu poses déjà 10 000 questions.
I'm really happy to be here. The city is beautiful and I think the weather will be with us during the weekend, so it will be good.
Algarve is such a nice region. The marathon course has always been nice because even back in the days when I was racing, the marathon was along the shore and the cliffs are really nice and it's that mild weather over the winter is a great experience, especially for us French, because it's raining pretty much the whole winter. So that makes the venue special. People are also great human beings, always welcoming, and they've proved to make a good job. So long life to the race in Lagos.
The event, it's really important for us because the main goal was always to have like a good international race for our local club, so we can have like the opportunity to get our skaters competing with the best in Europe and in the world. That was the first main goal that we set when we started this. What it brings to us, it's the opportunity to show that we also have good skaters in Lagos. Portugal also have good skaters, and show them to Europe and to the world.
The 500 meter, this is the sprint showdown, probably the nicest race on the track to watch. All the sprinters on the line, usually 4 skaters, a bit more than 2.5 laps.
Favoritos à vitória. Em título 100 metros. Ritmo aberto, queda no aberto. E partiram, temos uma grande partida. Vamos ver quem chega à liderança até à curva.
Je fais le choix d'aller premier couloir parce que je me suis dit, tant qu'à faire, vu que les autres ils ont un très bon départ, peut-être que ça peut m'aider. Guzman, l'Espagnol, il se place deuxième couloir. Et finalement, Guzman il a un meilleur départ que moi et puis il s'impose sur moi, ce qui fait que je suis obligé de me relever. Ensuite le Colombien, Tascon, qui prend directement la première place. Et Etienne Ramali qui arrive et qui me rentre dedans et du coup fait que je suis 4e dès le premier virage. Et voilà, de toute façon la course elle était déjà finie dès le départ, dès le moment où je pars 4e. Sur le moment j'ai été déçu, mais après ça reste correct au vu de mes performances de la semaine dernière, au vu de la situation de ma blessure, etc. Donc voilà, je relativise et je me dis c'est le début de saison et c'est pas si grave que ça.
First baton killed, and now I think it's last gone.
Here we are. Okay.
You ready? You can do a clap if you want. Yes,
Okay.
You can do a clap just to feel less nervous, okay?
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, I wasn't ready.
No, it's funny. You can do it.
Ah, okay. Okay, I do like this. Okay.
You do it yourself.
Okay. I'm Vincenzo Mallorca. I'm a world champion, and for the season 2024, I will represent the Mariani World Team. The beginning was really good. I set the best time, but after that I was like tired. I think because of the trip of yesterday, and then in the final I ended up third position. That is not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. In one corner, I thought that I can pass from the inside, but my leg was too tired. So today I wasn't the best in the track. The other guys was better than me, so it's okay like this.
Ah bah ouais. Enfin, on fait comme on a dit. Hein. De toute façon, je pense que ça va être un chantier au début de course.
Ah oui,
tout le monde va voir ça s'imposer là. Mais il faut vraiment que je joue.
Après, moi j'ai
joue à 3 quoi.
Première ligne,
Ouais.
tout devant, donc je vais être plutôt devant au début.
Ouais.
Comme ça, je vais pouvoir vous replacer assez facilement. Quoi.
Ouais.
Donc après, comme on l'a dit, se focus vraiment derrière les Mariani. S'il y en a un qui rentre.
Ouais, faut repasser direct. Faut pas attendre pour s'imposer parce que si on s'impose, après de toute façon, il y aura un moment dans la course où les places vont être figées.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Et si là on a trouvé nos places, on sera bien à ce moment de la course. Alors que si on est dans la sauce derrière, c'est la merde.
Very simple. Explained the elimination race. You start with an amount of people at the starting line, and after a couple of laps, the first bell goes. The bell goes every second lap, and the lap after the bell, 1 or 2 persons get eliminated. This continues until the last lap, and the last lap you are still with 3 guys to battle for the medals.
The elimination race is a real tactical race. You need to be strong mentally, you need to move yourself smoothly in the peloton because there's a lot of overtaking. You need to be really focused because you might be eliminated even though you're strong. It's also a race where you need to be really fast. The last lap is usually a really fast playing lap, and you can't win an elimination race until you're really fast. And this is also why sometimes good sprinters can make it to the end and battle for the gold medal.
The trickiest part is also when you are with a team. You are 4 guys, for example, leading on the inside, but the track is pretty wide. So when you are like with 10 or 15 people left, the second, third, fourth line in the finishing straight, they can pass you real quick. So you can be with 100 meters to go in 4th position, but at the line you can already be eliminated. So that's always the hardest part of saving energy, but making sure you are not getting eliminated. The strategy was we wanted to take control of the race. So 50 laps, I think we started in the front with 45 laps to go. and we were four, one guy more than the other team, so I think it was our responsibility to carry the race. And I think we did a great job. We changed a bit. All four of us did some laps in the front. I think Miguel did the most and me second most. But yeah, it was good. And I think the last 5 laps we were still with the 4 guys. So.
It's the finish line. The straight line in Bramante takes the lead and the winner.
We had a good plan. We have a good talk before the race. We wanted to lead the race. Maybe not the first 10 or 15 laps, because maybe that could be too much at the beginning.
I think that we did a good work, because we wanted to stay in front of the group.
It was a hard race. There is a lot of fighting at the beginning, but with the guys we were able to take the place behind the Mariani guys.
And at the last 5 laps there was a breakaway for the guy of rollerblade. So immediately I closed the gap and I see Duslan that was coming. I know that he was very tired. I saw his face.
Un peu difficile parce qu'ils sont 4 Mariani, nous on se retrouve à 2 à peut-être 15 tours de la fin. On avait quand même l'objectif, c'était de rester derrière Mariani et de s'imposer comme l'équipe juste derrière. Et...
To be honest, I'm really happy with that result.
I win, but Indra also got third. I think that we did a good work.
Can you talk about the Ep.1 incident?
Yeah, it was at the moment it was a bit drama. It was a skater for Simon, an Indian skater, came inside of me, and at the entrance of the corner we go together and we touch, and Elton started like pointing and to my back, saying I did a fault, and at the end of the corner he slapped my back 2 times, and then I was looking to the back to say you shouldn't do that.
I saw the video. I don't like this. I don't like violence, this type of violence during the race.
I was a bit, I didn't want to talk with him between the races because he was also focused for the races, so I said maybe at the end it would be better, and after the marathon I was there with some friends talking, and he saw me, and both had the same reaction, like we should talk about what happened, and yeah, we felt the same, that at the moment none of us knew what happened, like why I went against him at the corner and why he had the reaction at the end of the corner, but then we talk and it was better for like that, and we still respect each other, and we wish the best for each other, so that's really good. We are going to Dongo, Diogo's restaurant. He stopped skating to open his business, and we're gonna try it.
You can do one of these. Hello, my name is Diogo Moreiros, 4 times European champion. I was Portuguese speed skater, and now I'm retired and I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I remember Diogo and Martin skating with them back in the early 2010 approximately, just because they were the strongest Portuguese skaters at the time, and I would race in Lagos at the beginning of the season. At the time, it was not the Europa Cup. They did not have the great venue they have now. The race would be held on a track and field track, asphalt one, flat corners, and they were training on it. And nonetheless, they were already pretty strong in the junior categories. And I remember in 2007, we were racing at the European Championship, and Diogo was still a junior skater, but still made it to the senior team and raced the marathon and ended up third. And I remember being on the podium with him. He was probably over 10 years younger than me, and I was like, "Whoa, he made it to the podium. He's a junior guy, must be quite strong." And he ended up being multiple-time European champion. So yeah, and also medalist at Worlds, probably the first Portuguese medalist on a worldwide scene. So yes, it's been inspiring for the generations to come, and I think that the Portuguese have now the level they have as a team, also thanks to Diogo's heritage.
I knew them for a long time, and I grew up watching them racing and fighting for the wins. And of course, it was something special because I also wanted to be like them. And the last years I had the chance to train with them and skate side by side with them, and that was really special. And they helped me to be the skater I am today.
My name is Martin. I used to skate for Team Portugal, and I was a Bont skater too. I think it all goes from because of my coach, Professor Paul. He was the one that encouraged us, and I always say he's Jose Mourinho of the sport, you know. So it was good, and we started from nothing, you know. We started from parking lots, and now these kids in these days, and yeah, they have tracks and everything. But I'm happy what me and Diogo did, and the professor too.
Yeah, for me, Miguel, for sure, is a really important guy, because before Miguel, I was just fighting with Martin along the way, and you know, like in World Championship, sometimes I was getting good results because you want to skate with two skaters, so it was just me and Martin. But when Miguel came, and he came really strong, like I felt we were like three really good guys to fight for European Championships. So when we matched together in a team, that's when everything started to click and we were European champions. So I feel like Miguel is a really, really strong guy. He has all the tools to be a good champion, but like for me, sometimes I feel like he just wants to help too much instead of like be a champion for himself. But he just needs that spark, like he has to become himself a champion too. At least one big race, because I think he's capable of. He just needs to want.
Let's make showtime! Senior maintain K points. It's the last race in the track. Please came to the track, and let's make a show of roller, speed skating, Lagos, Portugal.
First races, Pepe won the elimination and 1000 meter. So I think 10 to 15 minutes before the start, he came to me and he said, "Today let's work for you. I want you to be the leader."
Gross was in the ranking, so we decided to work for him in the points.
So at first I didn't expect it, but it's nice when someone speaks their trust and confidence in you. So I said, okay, let's try it. If I'm not feeling good enough, I will tell you during the race. But he said, just follow me from the beginning. We take some points, then we wait a bit, see how the race evolves, and at the end it's your turn to go full.
The tactic was to wait second part of the race for me, and Hugo was needed to control the beginning of the race, to play the point of Mariani and control the pack.
We executed the plan pretty well, and I think I won with 5 or 6 points ahead of Pachi, so it was a good race.
At the second part, I do a big attack, but finally it was a bit too early in the race, and I wasn't able to go for a long breakaway. It was a good tactic, but a bit too early attack for me.
Yes, actually we were hesitating whether we should start with 3 or 4 skaters. The fourth skater was Marco Lira for the long distance. But we decided last year, Miguel and me, we also worked with Marco and it went really well, so we said let's do it again. But then we saw the other teams. I think Rollerblade had 2 skaters and Bont had 3. So yeah, in numbers it's not really fair. But yeah, last year it also happened a lot of times that another team was with 5 skaters and we were only with 3. So it's always a bit, yeah, if you have 4 skaters it would be stupid to divide them in 2 teams of 2, so we used the 4 of us. You could see Ducelin, especially, he has a lot of experience in the long distance, so he could make us work hard and disturb sometimes our train.
On avait même en tête aussi des fois, c'était d'aller titiller le 4e Mariani pour qu'il se fasse un petit peu sortir et se fasse avoir. Bon, c'est pas ce qu'on n'a pas réussi à faire, mais on avait cette idée-là.
But yeah, I think for the other skaters, Hugo and Quentin, they are younger, a bit less experienced. They are really good skaters, but for them it was not so easy to do what Ducelin tried to do.
E bem rápido, meninas, muito bem! E a vencedora. 4-5-0. 3-6-7. Cadetes femininos, depois cadetes masculinos. Buongiorno. Raga, mi serve un po' di carica,
He's coming the team for me to cheer for me.
It's your time to shine now.
Yeah.
There is one Iran skater, is good, and then Guzman.
Guzman?
Yeah, I don't see him, but he's here, so I know. I want to be against him, and let's see.
Quand même envie de courir, d'être venu jusqu'à Lagos et de pas courir, c'est assez frustrant. Et du coup, j'ai juste essayé de faire le 100 mètres. Et j'ai fait 3e au 100 mètres, donc j'étais plutôt, j'allais dire contente, c'est pas vrai. Non, j'étais un peu déçue d'avoir fait 3e sur le moment. Après, avec du recul, avec ce qui s'était passé aux 3 pistes, la chute, le genou, j'ai traîné un peu des blessures. Donc non, avec du recul, en plus, j'ai fait un bon temps. Donc c'était une bonne ouverture de saison en tout cas.
Rainbow jersey world champion. How did you feel on the starting line?
I thought that was more hard, but it was really good. I mean, everyone was seeing me because, of course, I'm the world champion. So it was really good. Like the feeling was nice. The people were nice. So it was really, really, really good.
Nice. And about the holding pictures, I'm happy about the performance. Or are you still working on some points? Or?
Yeah, I had to work. I have a lot of work to do. My final time was 9.9, so not that strong, but it's the initial phase, and the World Championship will be in September, so I have a lot of time to work on 100 meter, of course.
Guzman won.
Yeah, Guzman won. He won. He was stronger than me that day, so no problem. We'll see at the World Championship.
Puis c'était même mon premier 100 mètres de l'année, puisque j'avais pas du tout pu en faire avant. Donc il y a un côté où j'ai senti pendant le 100 mètres que j'avais de la fraîcheur, puisque ça faisait une semaine que je faisais pas grand chose. Mais en même temps, je sentais que je manquais un peu de rythme. Moi, c'est pas de faire des plans sur la comète, mais oui, peut-être que j'aurais pu être un peu mieux.
And they start a big applause to Wendal skaters for the start.
After the points race, I was a bit sad because I couldn't finish the race, and I was doing a good race and I was fighting for the podium.
And at the end of the race we had a talk that the race would be for me, and the team did the best job, that tried to put a good pace in the first climb, and then I keep hard and push, and then we could do the breakaway since the first lap. I was a bit more scared with Pachi because I know he's a skater with a lot of experience and he know how to race marathon and all the track races. But yeah, I felt during all the laps I was when I was going into the front, I was putting always a pace a bit higher, and I felt them always struggling a bit. So in that moment I felt more safe. But in the last lap I had 2 points where I wanted to try to attack and not to wait for the final sprint. But the moment I got the gap was earlier than I expect. But yeah, it's part of the race, and I couldn't wait more because then they could recover or try to follow me the next time.
O drone está a tentar apanhá-lo. Vem o Miguel lá ao fundo. Miguel, Miguel, Miguel. Vamos puxar por ele. Miguel, 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 Miguel. E aí vem ele a chegar para o Miguel Bravo, campeão maratona pelo segundo ano consecutivo.
Yeah, it was different from the last year. Last year I was more nervous because it was a sprint between 3 guys, and until the finish line you never know who's gonna win. So yeah, this year was special. Like after the attack, and I felt I had a big gap. I was already feeling some butterflies on my belly, and when I start the downhill, I start enjoying the moment. And yeah, then you start hearing all the people shouting your name. Then you see your family, your friends, my coach, all the people I work all these years. It's make more special, and yeah, that's why I had the moment like to push more for the crowd, like because I wanted to hear them more and more. And yeah, for me, like I said, it's more special skating at home, and winning like that, it's more special.
Yeah, it was a really impressive win. Just the way he showed up, attacking from the beginning and staying alone in the front. And then since then we saw that it was the strongest. It was something that we always had, like 1 or 2 guys really strong, representing what our club is doing really well, that is putting young skaters reaching the top level in Europe. And I'm very happy that Miguel can show up like this, because he's capable of winning more, and sometimes he's just working for other persons and giving himself for the others to win. And I think he has the potential to win more races in Europe, not only here in Lagos, and he just proved that today.
Yeah, it's good to show that to the local people that we are still strong, not just because me and Diogo will stop, that we have more guys coming up. And yeah, it's always good to have a win.
Still remember, like a couple of years back, Timothy was a new guy in the Powerslide team, and actually, like, I made a video about him, like introducing him on my YouTube channel, because basically nobody had an idea who that Timmy guy is.
Quand il était jeune, de toute façon, il n'en avait jamais assez. Il voulait s'entraîner, il aurait pu s'entraîner tous les jours.
Tu sais ce que c'est ma hantise? C'est d'être à côté d'un bébé.
I teach everyone Portuguese during all these 3 weeks.
Io corro perché mi piace pattinare, perché mi piace vincere per me.
In my opinion, there is nobody that comes close to him.
I was a bit nervous at the beginning.
Il y a ce qu'il faut en France. Hein. Les mecs, ils vont tous là, je sais pas où. Oh, je suis arrivé, swing, je l'ai tartiné.
I think he had 100 times he lapped us, and our lap team 1 time. So I think I need to stay humble and just appreciate it.